What's going on, everyone? I'm Encore. This is Tomorrow Never Comes. And today's video, I want to get through this because I want to see what happens at the end of this video. Is all about Yuga Labs, Animoca brands, and a platform called Otherside. So who are these guys? Who are these players? And how do I fit into this, or try to fit into this? So Bored Ape Yacht Club, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, those are NFTs, NFT projects. If you don't know, that they're one of the high-end projects out there. I mean, the minimum price for these are six figures, 400,000 plus, somewhere in and around there. And so Yuga Labs also bought CryptoPunks, which is another high-end project, which also sells in the six figures. So they partner together with Animoca Brands, which is a large company that deals with gaming, metaverse, NFTs, all in that space. One of the biggest, if not the biggest, player out there in that space. And so they kind of came together and collaborated with and kind of developed, maybe not so much developed, but are part of this project with a platform called Otherside. So Otherside is a metaverse for these high-end NFT projects. And what they do is they allow you to bring your NFT, your actual NFT, and create a character in the game or in the metaverse. And there will be an entire game around it. And your plot of land that you can buy in here is kind of dynamic. So it's not just a static piece of land. It kind of shifts and evolves with the space. Very, very cool stuff. And so here it is. And I just wanted to show you guys kind of how this looks. Hopefully you guys can hear this well enough. Okay, but I mean the graphics. So BAYC is Bored Ape Yacht Club. So if you see over here, all these are high-end NFT projects. So I'm not going to go through all of it, but pretty much what was happening, hopefully you guys could see that. I can move myself out of the way enough. There's a CryptoPunk in there. There's a Crypto Chick. There's Mutant Ape Yacht Club NFT as well. So all very, very high-end, six figures plus NFT projects. And what they're symbolizing is that those of you who are owners, you can bring your character in and play in this metaverse kind of thing. So very, very lucrative project, as I'll show you guys, or at least talk about anyways going forward, for Animoca Brands, Yuga Labs, and I think there's 100 million was made in 2 hours just on gas fees. So what's happening now is that they are allowing, I won't go into all the details, but there was a way to kind of get in, or at least be eligible to mint some of these lands. You would get 2 per wallet if you didn't own a Bored Ape Yacht Club or a Mutant Ape. And if you have one of those, you will claim one automatically. It's free. You just pay the gas, I believe. But for those of us who don't have one, there was a way to get in. I did get in, and they were giving away 55,000. Not giving away. You could claim 55,000 or buy up to 2 of those 55,000 per wallet. Okay, and so if I show you guys here, so it actually sold out. Okay, and this kind of hurts. And I actually want to see how much they're being sold for. So let's see. Okay, maybe it's not up yet. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, so quite a bit, right? 6.5 ETH, 850 ape coins. Yeah, we're looking at like 8 ETH, somewhere in around there. So about 7 ETH. Okay, so what does that work out to? Maybe about 21,000, 22,000 US, something of that amount. So why does this hurt? Okay, so I had everything set up, ready to go, and what would happen was when you came here to buy, it would show you the ticker, and there would be 55,000, and it would kind of count down or count up from 0 to 55,000 when more were claimed, or were more bought, I should say, not claimed. And so it took, and the reason why they say 305 BAYC is because it costs 305 ape coins in order to be able to mint one other deed, which is the land. And so I had everything ready to go. And again, you get 2 per wallet. We're good to go. Let's roll. So I jump in at 0. Okay, remember this, at 0. And I see 4. So I go through the process, and the gas fee, which over the last couple months has been under $100 for pretty much any transaction, was $4,200 US just for the gas. Now 305 ape coins is about 6,000. Yeah, about $6,500, somewhere around there. So you're adding 4,000. Now that is just the minimum. That's just the minimum amount that you can say, hey, miners, ETH miners, I want to process this transactions. Can you do this for me? What was actually happening was people were paying 5,000 plus, somewhere up to even 12,000 plus, to get their transaction through. So it's kind of like tipping someone, hey, I'm going to give you something, make my transaction slide through before everyone else's. So that 4,000 wasn't even legit in terms of what actually got your transaction through. So here I am, I'm ready to go, and I see that gas fee, and I'm like, I don't have that in my MetaMask, and it would all connect through your MetaMask, right? So what do? I go to my ledger, I go to some exchanges, and I'm like, no problem. This was at 9 o'clock Eastern time. We are now what, 11 almost 11:45 Eastern. So this just ended probably around 11:35, 11:40. So about 2.5 hours. This went from 0 to 55,000 being minted, and I was there at 0, and nothing happened with my transactions because they never got through. I was never able in over 2.5 hours to get my ETH onto my MetaMask where I could at least attempt to pay for such a transaction. So very frustrating for me. Maybe a silver lining in all this is that a lot of people lost money in terms of they paid their transaction fee. It either timed out or the transaction dropped or whatever the case may be. And so they didn't get any land, but they paid the gas fee. So they lost $5,000 in ETH. So that's the silver lining. But still, the frustration was I was ready to go. At least I thought I was, until I saw that gas fee. So look, learning experience. We'll see what happens in the next one. And look, I showed it was about 7 ETH, so 21,000, 22,000. So people are going to make quite a bit of money on this. In that regard, it does hurt because I thought I was ready. But the moral of the story is be accountable. And I could have Googled it, could have asked on Twitter, what do I think? What do you think would be the gas fee for something like this? But just an overall good learning experience, and maybe even a silver lining that I didn't go through the process and lose money. But I think this is going to be an absolutely fantastic project. And it's already connected to the biggest projects out there in terms of NFTs who have held their value in this market that has only seen a downward move. So big things are going to be popping up. Maybe they'll have another one like this. And hopefully I can jump in and we can kind of ride together. And the goal was really to mint 2 pieces of land and sell 1. And then I would have made a profit, kept the other one in case it increased, and could have gone from there. So hopefully I still have that capability going forward. We're going to have to see, though. I'm not going to lie. I shed quite a few tears over this one today and had some angry moments with my computer and the whole process. So what can you do, right? Just need to be prepared for the next one. So if you guys aren't familiar with this project, dive into it a little bit. Fascinating, great graphics, great group of individuals and developers behind it, obviously. and lots of eyes on this. Lots of eyes, celebrities and all kinds of people. So keep this on your radar, and let's see where it takes us. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It may not have been the most coherent because I am still crying on the inside. We just want to make sure that doesn't come on the outside. All right, guys. Remember, tomorrow never comes, and it won't for me in these first 55,000 pieces of land. But get in the game however you can, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys.